Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 11. In the 8 years since the U.S. invaded Iraq, more than 1 million Americans have served there. 22 News reporter Heidi Voigt explains what the president's withdrawal announcement today means for the nearly 40,000 troops still in Iraq.
Between the active wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, this has been the longest period of sustained conflict in our nation's history. And many people here in Western Massachusetts say it's about time that it ended.
Today, I can say that our troops in Iraq will definitely be home for the holidays.
It's a homecoming that many Americans have longed for. 40,000 U.S. troops still in the sands of Iraq will come home by the year's end. Since 2003, the war has cost more than 4,000 American lives, wounded 32,000, with a price tag of $700 to $800 billion. Just some of the reasons why many were overjoyed by the president's announcement Friday.
It's not fair for them to be away from their families for nothing, you know, fighting a war that shouldn't be going on anyway.
As political unrest spreads across the United States and with election season right around the corner, many people we talked to said they were suspicious of the timing of this announcement.
He needs to do something to show that he's on our side a little bit, and I think that this is the perfect thing at the perfect time. But I don't think it's going to go too far because what people are mostly concerned about today is getting a job.
The president has said that jobs should and will be his focus moving forward, but as many veterans know all too well, one of the hardest parts of coming home is finding new work. More than 20% of young Iraq and Afghanistan veterans were unemployed last year, according to the Labor Department. And as a tidal wave of veterans return home looking for work, those numbers could rise.
The Pentagon had planned to leave a small force of military trainers behind, but Iraqi leaders refused to grant legal immunity, so the president decided to announce withdrawal of all forces. Live in the newsroom, Heidi Voigt, 22 News.
Now, word of U.S. troops withdrawing from Iraq has gotten a lot of response on our Facebook page. Tanya Brinegar says, I am very happy for those to come home and see their families. Now, what about all those other countries we're in? Are we withdrawing our troops from there, too? Logan Lind said, I think it's all just a way for us to get us to vote for him again. I'll believe it when I see it for sure. And Keith Rao writes, unfortunately, this will just increase unemployment in America.